That's all you need.
I was watching a lecture from Miku Kaku.
Mm.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into December 23rd, Friday, 2024. Why do we have an echo? There's several echoes. That was pretty cool there. No, not you now. Come on, Greg, not me. We still got an echo from you. Your box is lighting up. Well, let me talk and see if it does. Now it's not because you just turned it off. You do realize, Joshy and Alex, that there's a yellow box every time you talk that tells me who's talking, right?
I think you can shut that off though, right?
I don't know if you can't. What, the yellow box that goes around? I don't know.
Yeah. Let me try.
I have no idea at all.
I just saw that.
Wouldn't surprise me though. I mean, they're changing everything else around, so why not change that as well? So my background tonight's going to change from time to time. This is obviously me, my classmate Dave Evans standing to the right, and our classmate Bobby Cookman, or Robert Cookman, the classmate that I've been talking about the last few days about. It was really good to see him today. It was heartbreaking to see him in the condition he's in, but it was good to see him. We had a really good visit. He's got good spirits about things, and it was a really good visit today. We enjoyed it. Made plans to go back. And the first thing he said was, "Don't forget about the class reunion."
Oh, great. That's awesome.
So that was good. Yeah, that was real good. And then we're out gallivanting around the neighborhood, looking at old houses where we used to live and grew up, and this, that, and another. And we stopped. This is the gang. So myself, Don, Dee Dee, and Dave, and then our two wives, and well, our three wives actually. That's we stopped to do something. Dave goes, "Hey, we're all going to get together for dinner over in Brownsburg. Would you like to go?" And I'm like, "Sure." So we had dinner, which was really, really good. The food was good, but the out of the blue surprise thing that happened was we all got ready and wanted to get our checks and do the tipping and whatnot, and Don, the guy that's got the other hat on, he says, "Don't worry about it. My son got it." His son was in the restaurant at the same time we were eating, and he didn't tell anybody about it. But Don was told somehow that his son paid for it. Didn't cost us a dime to eat dinner tonight. And let me tell you, the dinner was fantastic. If it wasn't such a little hike over there to get this dinner, I would go back. Food was good. Company was great. We sat there for almost 3.5 hours talking about the way school was. Talked a little bit about, that's what Mrs. K and I had to eat right there.
Nice.
Chicken, steak, and shrimp. And we split it. And it was really good. Of course, if I get out of the way somehow, it's possible or not.
Peppers and onions.
There we go.
Oh,
it was good.
Yeah.
Boy, was it good.
Oof.
And we went to lunch with Dave and his wife. And about halfway through lunch, I get a text message. "Hey, man, you up to play golf today?" I was like, "Oh, man, I wish I could, but we're out of town and we're with, friends of ours and classmates we went to school with. So he said, no problem. What day 6 is it, and what day is tomorrow? Well, today's Friday, so it'd be day 5, depending on how you count. Tomorrow would be day 6, and the day after that would be day 7. Yes, Dave and his wife. Yes, Dave and his wife, and I know that Chris is going to make a joke about that. Went with us. It was kind of a surprise visit. Don and Dee Dee couldn't get off work in time to go see Bob, so we all went to dinner afterwards. But we will get together and on a weekend and whatnot, and we'll all go visiting. Very, very, very good day. Got to see most of Doug's today. Didn't get to see all of Doug's. I don't know if I missed anything or not.
I was cleaning more carpet.
You must have a lot of
gathered
carpet.
that from somebody's message. I tried to keep up with things throughout the day. It was a little bit of little bit of work to do. And doggone it, I lost a picture already. I want to run through chat real quick. John Alloy Sr. was first tonight. Good to see John Alloy. Of course, he's pretty dependable on Fridays and Saturday nights and Sunday nights if there happens to be a Monday morning or a Monday day holiday. Okay, Tony. Now, yes, he's got Tagalog written in there. And we talked about that with our friends today. That was kind of funny. Yesterday was Thursday followed by Friday. Now, see, I knew I liked John for a reason. This is true. Yesterday was Thursday, and it is always followed by Friday. That's a Doug Bed-ism, by the way. Greg was 30. What kind of pizza did you have, Greg?
Supreme.
Thin crust or regular crust?
Thin crust.
Sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, this was the first Friday of the year that we did not have fish and chips or anything of that nature for dinner. Could have had fish for lunch. They had cod where we ate lunch, but we opted to get chicken nuggets, and it was really good. I'll put this one back up. I'll go with that one for a while. Yep, Dee Dee and Don. We all went to school together. Jeff Ryman says hello. Jeff Ryman joins us in the Zooms, as does Chris Garrett, as does William and Greg, Rich, Sam, Jeff, and I think I got everybody. I am a little tired, by the way. I saw Jen said hello. Hello, Jen. Jen OFW Adventure says hello, and everybody on the panel. Good to see her back participating in the chat. We're going to get people confused now, Jeff. Ski-Man 21632.
I'm going to leave it like that, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't change that.
No, I've had that for years.
It's kind of cool. Dave and I both drove by our respective places that we grew up as we were going to school, and of course, one of the houses I grew up in burnt down, so it was gone. But he remembered the house, as did I. And then when we were coming back towards Indianapolis, he detoured to where he used to live, and that house hasn't changed in 50 years. It still looks exactly like it did when we were in high school, which was amazing. Of course, both his mom and dad have passed long time ago.
Did it look in good shape?
The house was in great shape. The house was in fantastic shape. The first house that I lived in the country, it was still standing. I wouldn't necessarily say it's in good shape, but it's still standing.
You should buy it and fix it up.
Well, a girl that was three classes behind us bought it, and they renovated the garage, they renovated the barn, and they put a new barn up, but they're leaving the house as it is, and I have no idea why. You would think you'd want to maybe renovate the house, make it a little safer to live in, but they did everything but the house. we almost knocked on a door that we think one of our classmates that we went to school with lives in. But at that last little bit of second, I thought, no, I don't want to do that. You know, today's world, you might knock on the door and be met with a shotgun. So we are going to try to track him down through other avenues, so to speak, and then go from there. Ghetto must be on his phone.
Yeah, I'm done with the computer for the night.
Well, it's only 10 o'clock at night, Ghetto. What do you mean you're done? You'll be up in 2 hours in live streaming.
Nah, I'm done for now.
How long did you play your game tonight?
4 hours.
Did you get to play with your friend Randy?
Yep.
That's good. How many victories did you get?
I don't know. Enough.
Enough? Okay. Never heard it quite put that way, but okay. I had a question for Jeff R. But I can't remember it. So it might come to me. I figured Alex would join us tonight since he was giving me a hard time about not having a stream tonight. Sorry to disappoint you, Alex. We are here. And I found out I have a subscriber from one of my classmates, but her account's not public, so I would not ever see it. But it was confirmed today that she's actually subscribed to the channel. Hopefully she watches from time to time, and maybe one day we can get some of my classmates on the Zoom panel. That'll be fun. I'd like to get Dawn on here. We laughed so hard tonight. Just some of the stories that from when we were, in school and whatnot. I had forgotten that he moved into our school his junior year at the midpoint season. So he was there a year and a half for us. And he came from one of the Indianapolis schools here. He went from a class of 500 to a class of 50. Can you imagine the shock? The bigger shock was he played on the football team at the big school he went to, and Eminence did not have a football team. That really had to be a big shock. So, anyway.
Where'd you get the photo from?
Took that tonight. This is me standing next to Karen, standing next to her husband, Don, standing next to my classmate. Don was my classmate, standing next to Dee Dee, classmate, standing next to Dave and his wife, and then obviously Mrs. K over there on the other end. The guy that took the photo was some stranger. We had no idea who he was. We all got up to leave, and all of a sudden we noticed that Karen wasn't with us, and you can hear her laughing, and she's talking to some guy that was the table behind us, and they're just having a jolly old time, and we're looking around for someone to take the photo of all of us, and she says, "I'll be right back." And she goes over and gets this guy, and he comes over. He's got a big. They had margaritas. I'm not kidding you. They were in glasses that were this tall. And he goes, "Here, hold my margarita, and I'll take your picture." And I'm thinking, this picture is going to be 14 different ways to sideways, but it turned out really good. So, but yeah, that was taken tonight, as well as the one with Robert and Dave and I. So I was going to go look something up real quick. I forgot what it was.
I was looking for you all.
Looking for me earlier on
Zoom.
Oh. Nope. We walked out the door at 12:30 and we walked back in the door at about 9:15 this evening. Been a rather long day. But it's been a long day.
I went to use the printer on my computer down here at my aunt. And all the backup that I had been restoring from the previous backup, we didn't have the new printer set up. So I had to print from my phone, take the old printer out of my computer and put the new printer driver in so it would print.
I thought you did have a backup that had that on there. I thought that had taken place at one point in time.
No.
No. Was it anything important that you had to print?
Yeah, I'm a type of driving skill.
Oh,
And they updated it. And then dumbass me, I left the group home and I forgot to turn off the computer.
can't you remote in and shut that off?
With that,
Can you not remote in and?
I don't have the login information.
Oh,
I don't have the number.
I thought you had. Okay, now I'm confused. Don't you have your Nook connected to your computer?
Yeah, but I don't have the number to log in. I know the password, but I don't have the number.
Oh, I got you. I don't know how to help you on that.
And I didn't want anybody getting into it.
Well, yeah, I understand. It's
Gary had the guy today from Instant House Call.
he had a guy from where?
Instant House Call.
Instant house call. Okay.
And there is a coupon code for 15% off and like a 15-day trial.
That's an interesting trial amount. 15 days.
Well, the guy even said, Kerry asked him now, now y'all shouldn't say this, but guy said he would extend it if people ask.
I'm okay with any desk. Any desk seems to be working pretty good right now. Now, it might get to the point when, like not LastPass, but TeamViewer did, where they start charging.
Well, the Instant House Call seems like a pretty good deal. You'll have to look at the prices, but when I look, I can't remember exactly what they are, but I mean, they monthly charge. Well, it's a yearly charge.
Ah. I'll look it up after a bit and see. I don't anticipate buying it. May have to get prepared to actually find something else, but I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we have to.
Thought about getting the printer out by my house, but I don't really see the point in doing that if I'm just going to use it to print one thing.
I'm surprised that the doctor's office didn't provide the sliding scale information.
Oh, they did. But the problem is, the fucking thing's so small, I can't leave it.
So what'd you do? Expand it or make it bigger?
I took a picture of it on my phone, and because I had a Word document that was already made up for that, I just went in, took out the old number, added the new number, and it was already adapted for me.
Is that printer also a scanner?
With that?
Is that printer you got also a scanner?
No, it put her into them. So she
I
had
mean, does it scan papers? Can you scan it to the computer and then blow it up on a computer?
yeah, what I do is I took a picture of my phone. I took a picture with my phone. And because I had a Word document, all I had to do was backtrace the old stuff, put in the new number, put in the new unit, and print it out.
Okay.
I didn't have to mess with the format or anything. And then what I'm gonna do, I already printed it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it laminated. Once I get it laminated, if something happens to it, I don't have to worry about it getting wrinkled or someone throwing stuff on it or
How often do they change their scale?
not that often.
I guess that's a good thing.
So I just pay for it out of my own money.
I laminate things with clear tape.
Yeah, me too.
Just put tape over it. Clear tape, mailing tape.
Remind me to ask you a question when we're not live, Joshy. I'm looking something up, by the way. You got about 10 more minutes. I will be in the stream. Yes,
So
Tony.
I have to do it that way because I can't see the little paper that they give you from the freaking doctor.
Yeah, I understand. That's not what my question is. I'll ask
When I
you.
get up.
We'll go off to sleep and forget it.
I mean, I'm sure if I asked the doctor to do it, he would probably do it. But it's just, I don't know. I'd rather just do it.
I understand. Anybody got anything that happened today or want to talk about anything over the last couple of days or?
Yeah, I got a paper cut at work and I hope I call.
Oh my goodness. Did you call 911?
No.
We have a bleeder.
I hate paper cuts.
Yeah, they hurt.
They hurt like
Yeah.
I got a question, but you might want to address it after the stream stops.
All right. I will remind you to ask your question after we stop the stream.
I would appreciate that.
I can do that. Not much going on in chat tonight. Chris Garrett says 6 was a typo. Oh, okay, I got it. I follow. Well, if nobody's got anything, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up a little early. I don't plan on being here much past 11 tonight. Been a long day. It was a short day, very long day, but a good day. I will Salamat Po, yes. Hashtag D Salamat Po. Yeah, that didn't come out as good as I wanted it to today, but it did get a chuckle out of. Oh, sure. Wrap it up as soon as I'm here. Well, of course, Brian. I had this thing pop up and said Brian Lightfoot's here. There goes the neighborhood, and time to end the show. So if nobody's got anything, I'm just going to give the generic thank you to everyone for being here on YouTube. Thank you to everyone on Zoom for being here. It means a lot to me. So I'm going to end it as soon as I find the right button to push. I know it's one of these buttons. Is it really a button or not? I don't think it's truly, I don't know.